Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Look. Ballin' like 2K, NBA Jam. Hard as a mother in the paint, going ham. On the free throw, baby, yeah, I'm about to slam. If you're looking for the king of the land, here I am. Ballin' like 2K, NBA Jam. Hard as a mother in the paint, going ham. On the free throw, baby, yeah, I'm about to slam. If you're looking for the king of the land, here I am. Touchdown with Cam, yeah. Look, come on, touchdown with Cam, yeah. Look, one more time. Touchdown with Cam.
This year, but next year he'll be on the hot seat.
Touchdown.
Had a catch.
Kamerion Sports Podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kamerion Sports Podcast. It's your host, Kamerion Lindsey, back with another interview. I'm in with 2028 high school recruit, Central's defensive end, Marcus Price. Hopefully I'm saying your last name right now.
Yes, sir.
Marcus Price. I appreciate you, man. Like I said, I got greeted y'all boys when y'all came in. I definitely appreciate y'all coming. I know you got your fan in the back cut. Yeah. Nick, shout out to you, Nick, my boy. Yeah. Like I said, first off, I want to say like that game Friday, like I said, I enjoyed being there, seeing y'all boys playing. It didn't work out. I think, to be honest, the game's better than the final score says.
Yes, sir.
But like, how do you feel the way that game ended against Thompson this past Friday?
I want to say I feel no type of way. I just feel like it was great for our new head coach to just get that experience. Like, this is a new level, and we just got to come back Monday, execute, and just be ready for the game plan with Pell City. We can't get caught up in the distraction. We just lost our rival state, Thompson, this and all that. We can't get caught up in that. We can't let distraction stop us from keep going. Like everybody's saying, this ain't nothing but the first game. So it just set our foundation for how we need to build on the rest of the season, what we need to change through our offense and defense.
Yeah, and I agree. I think Thompson is y'all being rough. Y'all two teams that have won state the past
6 years.
6 years. So it's either been Central or Thompson.
Yes, sir.
So, and like I said, I think y'all have just as much talent. Like I said, in that game really it said that I think over 40 players combined.
Yeah, about 45.
At least one deep Division I offer. That is crazy. That is stacked. That was so much talent on that team. So much talent on the side. Even players that are probably not even starters that also got offers. There's so much talent on both those teams. But like I said, don't worry about it. Like I said, before we start recording, like I said, I ain't worried. It's one game, and like I said, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen regardless. You're not gonna go undefeated on any level. You're not gonna go undefeated. So like I said, me, I would have killed to be on it when I was in school, to either Central or Carver. And like I told Boogie and Bray last week in the interview, if I have somebody in this area, I either want him to go to Central or Carver.
Yeah.
Because like y'all two polar opposites, like y'all both have like the same amount of talent. And I told Boogie and them, I said, I hope maybe next year when y'all seniors, man, I wish I could make it somehow happen. Carver Central play. When I was in school, y'all used to play each other a little bit.
We ended up stopping. I don't know what had happened.
I don't know what it is. If somebody can make that happen. I don't know, the school board or whoever in charge. At least make that happen. Like, that should be a game. I feel like that would definitely sell out.
Yeah, it would be a great game. Two good programs going head to head.
Right, great. Could be a border city. That'd be the real border city battle right there, Carver and Central. But let's get back to you. Like I said, I'm glad you're here. And like I said, I want people to know that your name is, like I said again, Marcus Price, defensive end, class 2028 Central. He has 14 plus. I could be correct me if I'm wrong. 14 plus offers from schools like Arkansas State, UTSA, Georgia State, Tulane, Colorado from Deion Primetime Sanders, and I'm pretty. He's also going to continue to pick up more. Like I said, he's a very, very physical. Like I said, seeing him pass rush, he made it with ease. Like I said, has good size at at least 6'2", 6'3".
Yes, sir.
It's around, I say at least 6'3". Like I said, good. Like I said, even during the offseason, seeing him going against other competition, like I said, you're a very good pass rusher. So I just want to lay that out now. The divisional offers, he does have at least 14 plus. Like I said, again, I could be wrong. So.
Sure. You're right.
But first off, I wanted to start off. The first question is, who is Marcus Price, the student athlete and the person?
I would say Marcus Price is a great leader all around on the football field or off the football field. I feel like no matter where I go, people can always look to me and be like, he know what the next step is. He know what it takes to do certain things, and I just feel like that would separate me from a lot of people that I build around, I can always be that leader that you can just look up to. I'm very like vocal. Like I love talking to people. You can always have conversations with me. It's just I'm very vocal. That's what I say.
I like to see that, and like I said, that's why I like to say, because like, you know, I don't know you like that, but I like to say, that's why I'm glad, like, you know, besides just this interview doing now, like I said, of course I look forward to talking to you, you know, checking up on you, see how you're doing, and you know, building a relationship, even like I said, as far as your career in college, or even like I said, I hope you go pro, or even whatever else you do in life, I always check up on you. So, and whether that's a mentorship or you go a brother or extra a friend, it don't matter to me. So. But glad to know that, and I can see and I believe you. That's the type of person that you are. Next up, like I want to ask, like, when did you first fall in love with the game of football?
Actually, I don't know if I was around like 6, but I played with the Columbus Raiders with the CYF, and I really loved it. Then I played a little bit of offensive line. I really played everywhere. But then I took a break. You know, I really wasn't playing football. I really wasn't into it no more. And then I ended up coming back around like 12 years old. And I ended up playing with Open Like a Dog Pound. It was good. It was real fun playing with them boys. Like, them boys my dogs. And they really built the foundation where I am now. And Coach Shaq, everybody I had with me, they just poured into me a lot. And it just made me really become a big of a football player I am now. And it just really helped me a lot. And I say I probably fell in love with it. Honestly, when I played with Dog Pound, I actually didn't like it at first. Like, when I was back playing football, I really wasn't really feeling it, but them coaches just pouring into me, knowing like people got my back and I gotta play hard for them. That really made me fall in love with it, knowing you got brothers that wanna see you do good, and that really made me fall in love with it.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, plus like I said, you too, bro, you was young, so like anybody seeing this, like that's why, like, you know, definitely good to hear. Like, you know, you like maybe like I said, you know, you was young, like, you know, maybe you didn't understand the game as much, or maybe like, you know, maybe other sports you wanted to try or something like that. But like when you finally got to that point at 12 and playing with them, you probably was like, oh, like this is what it really is. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's good to see how people like that, you know, have fun on the field, winning, coaches that want to see you develop and see the potential in you. So
yeah.
You know.
And then I really shout out to Coach Ralph, because like when I was playing with the Raiders, he really poured it to me. He was a big role model in a lot of things I did when I was young. He just kept me on track.
Okay, that's definitely good to hear. And as far as like, you know, as you gotten older and now in high school, and I always wanted, you know, personally from your experience, you actually go to Central.
Yeah.
Does playing and attending a school like Central really prepare you for life as a student athlete at a university? Like I said, we see players, you know, come through Central. Like, so do you really feel like being here now, like, it's really preparing you for when you go off to at the next level as a student athlete?
Yes, it's great with the coaches we have, like Coach Lyles, like our defensive coordinator, co-coordinator, Coach Richard. Everyone know what it takes to get to that next level. They didn't see these 4 or 5 stars, so it's nothing new. We have great strength and conditioning coaches. We didn't have all type of things, and I just feel like Central do a great job of getting us ready for the next level, letting us know like it's nothing to be played with. Like, that's what we have to do to get to that level, and just being able to build off that standard every single year and just keeping the standard, and knowing this is what it takes to get to the next level. So I really feel like Central, one of the best programs in the world at getting ready for next level.
They do call it Central Youth, from what I heard. So, and you know, so that's why, like, you know, you're actually there. You know how it is to be, you know, on the field and off the field in the classroom. So that's why I feel like and then like, you know, online or some games, like, you know, you're showing a Jumbotron, like how many players get at least a college scholarship on any level. And I be like, dang, like they really like help their students and athletes like get to the next level, get a free education, like, you know. So like I feel like that's really amazing right there. And, you know, shout out to the Central, the whole school, not just the football team, the whole school. Shout out to y'all. And like I said, that's really great to hear. But and also, like, speaking of that question, what has your experience been like at Central as a student athlete?
It's been great, actually. Like, ever since I get there my 9th grade year, the counselors towards the teachers, like, everyone just pouring to the students, making it a great time to be there. Like, it's going to be ups and downs to where you feel like the teacher is on you, but all the teachers want to do is pour into you and just tell you like they're here for you. Like, Central is a school like you can go and you can just trust everyone there. Like, it might be a little up and down from time to time, but Central is a great school, and I really love Central.
That's good. That's definitely good to hear. And But as you like say, really, it's always definitely being a school at Central, comfortable knowing that you're on and off the field. You have teachers that not only coaches out your back, but teachers, friends, building a family. So that's definitely good to hear. So and whenever you come back to Central, I know that they always will show you love. So
Yeah.
So like, I'll say one thing. Speaking as your experience, are there any past like Red Devils you model your game after or mindset? Like you don't have to be the specific position. It could be a different player. Like dang, the way he moved at Central, like that's how I need to move.
What I could say is when it come down to bringing that energy and all the fight, I would say probably Coach Quan Johnson, and he been practicing with us, been up there with us a lot, and I would say he's trying to bring that. He's been pouring a lot of energy into us, keeping us rowdy up, and I would feel like that's what I'm trying to do a lot as a new leader and as a young leader, because I'm still a junior, and as a young leader, I'm trying to make sure I'm bringing that energy, I'm bringing that communication that we need. So I'll probably say Quan Johnson with the energy wise, but play style wise, I feel like everybody got their own different game, and what makes me great might not what made everybody else great. So, but energy wise and just being a leader wise, I'll probably say Coach Johnson.
Okay, I really like that answer. You know what I'm saying? Bringing up a coach, then like saying like because like you said, like somebody like people like players like T.J. Parker or Tristan Lyles now in Jacksonville State, who's the all-time sack leader at 20 sacks last year. Shout out to him. Hope he has a great career. Love seeing him develop at Jacksonville State. Like I said, you might say what made them great. Like, you don't have to be the next Lyles or Parker. You can be the first Marcus Price. Yeah. And that, like I said, that's really good to hear. And like I said, speaking with that answer, that leads me to my next question. Like, what do you want your legacy and / time at Central to be remembered as?
I would say I would want to be remembered as that guy everybody could look up to, that we know when it's time for the game on the line and we put it in his hands, he gonna go out there and make a play. He gonna go out there and calm us down and let us know like we're here and we can just calm down. I just want to be that guy remembered for my leadership and my motivation and being able to be that guy.
Okay, that's really good. Like I said, that you want, like I said, so really, like I said, that leadership is really important to you. Like, and definitely that's really good to hear, because not most players would say that on any level being a leader, and you're like, nah, like I'm a leader, but you also be like I'm young too. But so your flow, like you ain't perfect. Like I said, sometimes some players might get on you, So, and like I said, that's really good to hear. And I know you said, speaking of early, when we first started, you mentioned new coach Cody, but for a second we can talk about your former coach Patrick Nix. Shout out to him. His new path that he's doing. What did you learn from Coach Patrick Nix at his time at Central, and what are you grateful for?
I learned a lot from Coach Nix. Coach Nix is the type of coach that whenever you need something, you can always go to him. And I would feel like he's a very spiritual guy, and that just made me closer. Like, he brought that bridge towards me and God, and he just was that one person that really brought me there. And I just feel like what Central does is we big on God and the Lord, and Coach Nix really helped us out a lot, and he's a great leader. Like, he's a great leader, and I just feel like he taught me a lot, and I remember a lot of things he told us, and it's just, I really did. I love Coach Nix, and he's a great coach and a great leader. So, yeah.
And that's good to hear. So, like, when you first heard the news, like, did that, like, kind of hurt a little bit? Like, say, like, dang, like, you may not be able to see him as much like that anymore?
Yeah, so it did hurt, because he was my first head coach getting moved up on the varsity level. So I would say it really did hurt seeing him leave, but I know God got the best path for you. And when he told us he was stepping down and stuff, I knew it was the betterment for him. And we wasn't mad at him. No one was mad at him, because God took him to that path either way. I know he wouldn't chose nothing else but us. So at the end of the day, we know Coach Nix got our back. Same way we got his back.
And like I said before, it started at like that 2-point conversion. And some people might say like he made it. I don't think he made the bad decision. Like, of course, I wanted to see the go in overtime because that was such a really good game. And I'm like, once I knew y'all scored, I said, "Oh, Central got him." I said, "They got him." Yeah. And then like, I was like, because that play, like, so even when Nick said also, if his ball was just a second earlier, he could have made a move, but the defender, like I said, that shout out to Coach Mark Freeman Thompson, like, that's just a good football play. That's going to happen. Like, that's a good football play. So, and that, like, shout out to Coach Nix, like, so what he's doing with God, and his next chapter of life. Like I said, he will be missed. Like I said, good to have players that still remember him, even that he's not here at Central right now.
Yeah.
But now, speaking now of your coach now, Coach Cody Florida, you know, saying his last name, right?
Yeah, you saying that right.
Florida. What was your first impression of your new head coach, Cody Florida, and have you learned anything from him so far?
My first impression of Coach Flo was, once again, he's a great leader. Like, once he stepped in the building, he brought the energy. Like, I'm here to keep the standard the same. I know you guys are a great program, and I've been here before. I've seen what it takes to be great. I'm just going to make sure I pour into you guys the same way y'all need to pour back into me. And I just feel like Coach Flo, he always brings the energy. He always, time to work, time to get to it. And I just feel like the first impression he gave us been last on me forever. And he just, as soon as he walked in the facility, he brought that energy. Like, it's time to win. It's time to get back to work. We understand I'm a new head coach. It's a new coach staff and a couple new jobs. But it's time to get to work. And that's what I feel like really has been helping us a lot. Just build over the summer. We working. Like, he keeping the standard the same. He's not changing nothing. It might be his team now, but he's keeping the standard the same. And he's just making sure we know it's time to get to work. Like, nothing else but work.
And that's why I like to see like the coach coming in, like he been there before. He's like, he know how Central is, like, got a legacy of winning, legacy of great players y'all develop. He said, I'm keeping that the same. I'm not changing nothing. Yeah, it's my team, but we win and we'll run a program. We win championships. We win districts. We win all of that. We ain't changing none of that. We will keep it the same. And like I said, of course, you still got, you know, I feel in your face, Coach Lyles, who's your defense coordinator, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's at least one coach that's still definitely on that staff.
Yeah.
So like that's all. That's another thing. Like, so you ain't gotta learn no new system.
Yes, sir.
So it's like,
yeah, it's
nothing,
there.
Nothing really changed. It's just the head. You know, the head honcho. That's the only thing that really changed. You know, just changed really. So and that's really good to hear. Next question I want to say, what do you personally hope to accomplish this season in team wise, like your personal goal, or team goals?
Personal goals right now, I would say once again, just be a leader. Like, it's been harping on me. Like, I have to step up and become a leader. And I know my seniors got my back. I know my seniors gonna be the leaders they are, but trying my best not to overtake that role as a leader and allow my seniors to put me in check. And when I need to put them in check, I put them in check. And team goal at the end of the day, blue map. We're trying to win the state championship. And I know with the guys we got the best defense in the state, best offense in the state. And I stand on my guys' back. I stand on with them forever, no matter what it is. And I just want a blue map. At the end of the day, we want a blue map.
Okay, and I like that answer. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of expecting, like, maybe you said, like, person go, like, 10, 15 sacks.
Yes, sir.
But, you know, you start off with leadership. Like, he said he ain't worried about the stats. He said that man, they'll come with winning. You said leadership, and that, like I said, that's one thing I want people to know about Marcus Price. He is a leader, upcoming leader. Like, so he might be the perfect leader. Like, say, you know, even he said, I'm not saying it because I don't know, but he's saying, like, hey, like, and that's one thing I want coaches at the next level to know. Like, when you have somebody come in when he's a senior there, and like he's gonna be a leader for them to up, you know what I'm saying? So that's really good to hear. And team goals, like I said, I agree. Like I said, that I definitely think y'all gonna be there in the end. Y'all always are. So, and then, like I said, you're only a junior, so you still got about two more year and a half, two more of this. So I definitely kind of look forward to wait. And like I said, how should we expect your junior season to end? Like,
I expect my junior year to end great. Like, I want to be double-digit sacks, and I'm gonna get there as long as I keep working and allowing my coaches to gain their trust and every day put the game in my hands, allow me to make the plays and just take it and not take everything in so quickly. Do everything at one step at a time and keep trust in my defense coordinator and just do what I have to do.
I think you got a really good defense coordinator. Coach Loud, like I said, you know. Like I said, he former player there, his son Tristan, the other two sons, the Lyles brothers. You know, they, like I said, that family heritage got a lot at Central, and like I said, I believe that I feel like he treats like you or everybody else just like his own sons also too.
Yeah,
so.
He's great. He's a great father figure, role model, and he just Coach Lyles is Coach Lyles. Like, you can ask anybody at Coach Lyles, he's gonna tell you the truth. He's gonna tell you what you don't want to hear, and that's what separates him from a lot of coaches. Like. He don't care how good you is, what you did, because he done seen everything. Yeah. So he know what it takes, and he's gonna always be there for you. And
I agree. Like I said, seeing it from a person playing for himself, seeing coaching players, his own son. So if he could tell his own son that, like, it's like what, you know, and that's definitely great to hear. And as far as like, you know, your recruiting being like, how has it been like the more older you've gotten, like, you know? And
I would say my recruitment really picked up this year, and it's been great. I'm just trying to build relationships where I can go and I know the relationship I have with this coach is going to be a great relationship. He's going to make me not just a better athlete, but a better man. Go to a school with a great education program. That's what, before anything, is always student before athlete. I just want to keep the main thing the main thing.
That's what I would want to. If I was something like, you know, like academics, or if I was like, okay, cool, like this, you know, I have the major that I want, because I want to do this. I want to get my education in this, like, you know, because, you know, football may not work out, or, you know, because, and like I told Boogie now, I know they don't too much care about, you know, NIL, but like I said, me, I'll say this, hey, whatever school you go to, I hope you do get your money. You know, that's not the most important thing, because like I said, because football may not work, you might get hurt, no matter how good you are. We've seen players like John Ross, amazingly talented, should have been a first-round receiver. Yeah. But injury just happened, you know, and shout out to him playing the Birmingham Stallions, so he getting a shot in the NFL. One of the most talented players to come through Central, you know, so that's why I hope, like, seeing players like Boogie or Bray or you or anybody else, like, so that way, like, you know, you can take care of your family, like, you set for life, like, you worked hard in high school and now to make a name for yourself. Like I said, like, I want to finish off by asking, like, about your recruitment, like, saying having Boogie and Bray last week, you know, they saying, you know, coaches being consistent, building a relationship, you know, because they want to feel like, hey, this coach really care about me, so that's what they care about, consistency, you know, with a coach.
I would most likely say it's about the same thing as they were saying, consistency and just knowing this guy can make you a better man at the end of the day. But another aspect I look into is the strength and conditioning program. How will you develop my body, and how would you, in the training room, how good will I be able to recover? Because this is what get me paid. Yeah. This is what my money is at, and anything wrong with my body, my money might go down. Or
and for those, you know, he, like I said, it ain't all about money, but it's like that's how he gonna build his legacy and take care of his, you know, his family. Yeah. And you know, he want to get back to his parents. He want to get back to if he had kids, when he get married. So, and like I said, it ain't all about the money. Like as you've seen during this interview, it's about leadership and academics for him. Yeah. But like I said, as college football, it's also turned into a business. So, you know, football ain't gonna last forever. Yeah. We all know that. And they know that it's not gonna last forever. And I want every athlete to come on this podcast, whatever, like get they back as much as they can. Cause like I said, if it don't work out or whatever, cause the average career in the NFL is like what, 4 years. Yeah. And that it could be gone. And like I said, and he could take his money, invest it. He might start a business. He might start something, like, you never know. And like I said, that's good. That's definitely good to hear. Like I said, also you want to build a relationship with the strength and conditioning coach from what it sounds like also. So
yeah, I'm a big weight room guy. I love it.
I can see, like I said, as far as, you know, like he knows small man. Like I said, I'm 5'7", 170. So Marcus is at least 6'3", bare minimum 6'2", but 6'3", probably like 240. I'm about to say 240. I'll probably 240. He already there. So if he get the college, he go probably for his first year start, he probably gonna be at least 250, 260. And big boy, man. But I like to see it, man. And like I said, I definitely appreciate you coming on. And you always welcome. Yeah. Nicky always welcome. Like I said, he in the background, but next time we're gonna have him in front. Like I said, I'll sit right here. So, and like I said, definitely appreciate you coming on, man. And it's a long season. Y'all gonna bounce back. Yeah. Like I said, shout out to Central Red Devils. Y'all see right here, proud player, defensive end, and I definitely appreciate you coming on,
sir.
Man.
It was nice being here.
And we'll catch y'all next time. Take care.
Going ham on the free throw, baby. Yeah, I'm about to slam. If you're looking for the king of the land, here I am. Touchdown with Cam. Yeah. Look, come on. Touchdown with Cam. Yeah. Look, one more time. Touchdown with Cam.
This year, but next year he'll be on the hot seat.
Touchdown. Camera Sports Podcast.